Hey there, folks. Hope you're all doing well. This is just a little bit of recording to sort of help you out a little bit, thinking through how to get a more defined action plan for choosing your stocks. So what I want to do here is I want to take you to FinViz, and I want to show you what I mean by one of the phrases I hear a lot. And that phrase is, I'm going to use technical analysis. This really is an ambiguous phrase that doesn't really mean anything. It's not going to help you find stocks. Ultimately, your action plan should allow you to make decisions. So I want to show you what I mean here. And I'm just going to look at Consolidated Edison here. This is one of my favorite stocks to look at. So Consolidated Edison here on FinViz, and FinViz actually does a fairly good job of showing us a few pieces of technical analysis. So here I am, and I'm in FinViz. I say, okay, great. I'm going to use technical analysis, and I don't have a decision. Technical analysis is simply describing a number of tools. It would be the equivalent of saying, I'm going to fix my car with my toolbox. Well, you actually need to say which tools in the toolbox you're going to use. This is kind of like using a screener. Of course, there's all sorts of different methods in Elder, pardon me, I always mix those two up that you can use. I'm going to use technical analysis. And what you will have seen in a lot of the things that I've said to you is, okay, what technical analysis are you going to use? So let's say, for example, I've said I will only buy if my things are overbought according to the RSI and are overbought at 70 is the typical high, and to have both the price above the 20-day moving average and the 50-day moving average. And let's say within that, I've also decided on an industry. So in my descriptive, I said, yeah, I want to use these tools to look at things in the, well, this is the utilities. Actually, I should have found out what Consolidated Edison was. I'm going to go back for a quick second here, and we're going to find exactly that. So it is a utility. We want to make sure we'd have defined the utility properly. So this is sort of one way of using tracker, using screener to help figure things out. So Consolidated Edison, its industry is, and I'm just sort of looking through, is electrical utilities. So we'll go into industry. Let's see, is it under electrical utilities? Electrical utilities. Consolidated Edison, there. Turns out there's only one that really fit those criteria that I put in. So when I say I'm using technical analysis, this is the sort of thing I'm using. I'm saying, hey, these are the tools I'm using to judge if a stock is good or not. I'm looking for a stock that's overbought if I want to sell, or oversold at 30. I guess that's really what I should have used. And we'll see what we've got here. And it looks like we have nothing. The other way that we could have done this is to, again, go to Consolidated Edison and have said, we can see the quote here, and have simply asked those three questions. We could simply have asked, is it over the 30-day, over our moving averages, and what is its RSI? And so we can go into here. Sometimes we'll have it here. Often a better place to go is to go to stock charts charts.com or any other site that has technical analysis, and it's down from 8. And so we can go to another site, Big Charts, another really good site for this. And what Big Charts allows us to do, once we get in there, here we go. What Big Charts allows us to do with, say, an interactive chart. And it's just coming up now. So we're going to give it a few moments. We can go and we can put in our technicals for Consolidated Edison. I may have to leave here quickly. There's all of a sudden a crying baby in the background. So it's 2 simple moving averages. Is what we had originally established. Here we go. So 50, and I think I had 20. That's my other one. Of course, now my computer is seeming to go a little bit too slow. My Sincere plugin is not working. More ways to do this. And yeah, you can also do it on here. So we'll see what we have. And so go in and Yahoo again. What we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, my tools are 50-day moving average, 20-day moving average. It looks like our plugins not working the way we would like, which we tend to need for these charts. Just my very luck. Oh, here we go. So we can try to put in a couple of, usually can put in a couple of technical analytic charts here. So I'm going to take the last 3 months. And it's not exactly letting me do this again. Oh, here we can put in, again, our simple moving average. So we can add in, we've got 50-day moving average. We can add in a 20-day moving average. And then we can move in our relative strength index. I'm going to look at the relative strength over the last 100 days or so. And so I'm going to put that in like that. And away we go back to our chart. So we said, listen, we've got to be, our price has got to be above our 50-day. It's right at the 50-day, above our 20-day. It's right at the 20-day, and we need to have an RSI above that was indicating oversold. So if none of those 3 happen, so our tools are the RSI, the moving averages. If our stock hasn't met the criteria, and here hasn't met the oversold criteria, hasn't met the 50-day moving average criteria, and hasn't met the 20-day moving average criteria, stock hasn't met the criteria, then in our action plan, then we wouldn't buy it. If it does, then we would. Again, remember, we had some of those other descriptive criteria as well. So that is a sense of how we move from something very, very generalized, very ambiguous, things, technical analysis, to actually making technical analysis with tools and action plan. Hopefully that helps you out. And as you're going along here, please feel free to email me, and we can set up sessions like this, except private, so to go over your action plans and think through some of those precise details. Hope you're having a great day.